everyone. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to our Ancestor message show here. Never fails. Hey, you know what about ancestors is, we have our progeny to carry things on, and you can hear mine in the background right now.
Yep.
I'm Karen, Care Bear Barter Cards, and this is Kristen Louise Tarot.
Hello.
Yeah, and I am going to go on mute and I'm going to let her show y'all this rune deck that she has. And I'm going to give y'all a link to purchase it later on, either in the description or on my community tab. So, sorry.
Well, I'm very thankful to Karen that she's willing to let me show my deck. I don't know how many people are in the chat. Maybe some of you have already seen my deck already. I created the Star Rune Oracle, and it's based on the Elder Futhark runes and also astronomy. So why I blended the two, I don't know. It just felt right. But I used digital collage. So yeah, this is, let me see if I could, like right there. Okay, so most of the cards have a specific message that's related to some sort of symbolism in the card. So there are specific astronomical entities that you may or may not see. Not in all of them, but most of them. And so there is a guidebook. It's a Google Docs guidebook. There's the puppers. Let's see. So yeah, and there's 3 cards for every rune. And then because each rune has multiple meanings to it. And even this is just an introductory deck, and you can get even more than 3 meanings from a lot of the runes. But I think it's a great introductory deck for people who are just learning how to use the runes. And
beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
We had a goldfish accident. She spilled her goldfish everywhere.
Aw, I hope it's the edible kind. Yeah, I hope it was the edible kind.
Well, we've got a lot of people coming in. This is great. And I saw some waiting before I even was able to get on here because I was rushing around trying to get my kids, my son from his after school thing. We've got Ange, who has a wonderful channel. Yes. I think most everybody here does. So if y'all haven't, subscribe to each other, give each other some support and love. We've got our master wordsmith, poet, tarot aficionado, Jeff. Hi, Jeff. And then we've got JR. Thank you for joining us. And Amanda, the tarot insomniac.
Yes. I've seen her. I'll wake up in the morning and she'll be on. Yeah.
Yes, she's amazing.
Yes.
And Hershey. I'm so excited you're here, Hershey. Love your shadow readings and everything. Oh, Heather. Hi. Thank you so much for being here. And Heather, I think, will be on a little bit later, like 8 or something with their oh my gosh, now I'm gonna oh gosh, it's like spirit spooky paranormal chat night or whatever. Sidekicks,
yeah.
Sidekicks.
Yeah.
Well, of course, with Halloween where Samhain begins, and that's really a great time to honor your ancestors, and it's really like the pagan New Year celebration. So things that we would do at New Year's are done as part of the 31st, and also the thinning of the veil supposedly make it easier to get in contact with your guides, anything that you've been wanting to break on through to the other side with might have a better chance during that time. I we're gonna just, if you want a reading, just put me, and I will star it, and we will, get through. Try to get to as many, as we can. And I did want to say, I've got different ways that you can honor your ancestors. Of course, you can do like little altar. Like I've got something on my mantle with some pictures and little tokens and memories and things that doesn't even like really look like an altar per se, but it is my altar, and it's something I can show my children, their grandparents and grandparents, because they we only have one living grandmother, so they don't have that relationship. So it's really important for me to try to pass that on to them. And also, you can look out for signs, pay attention to your dreams. There's tons of different suggestions online. But I did want to say, like, a little, I found this little prayer that I thought was nice, because I feel like it's something that I just wanted to honor and have reverence for the readings and for the ancestors. And it's, "Oh, ancestors, guide my words in your season. Let me speak the ways of the past. Open my heart to hear your voices, bringing them through. In the light of the fire, I hear you. Under the wide sky, I hear you. Deep within, I hear you. May I speak in truth and beauty, walking your words with mine." Oh, wait, weaving. Sorry, it's hard to read. Weaving your words with mine. The print's like super tiny. I thought that was nice, and I think that really kind of tied into the messages, like to help speak through us, to deliver these messages to each of you. And we'll just say a couple more. I did see a celebrity come in. Hi, Miss Tara D. We love you. I am so happy you are here. And y'all subscribe to Miss Tara D, of course. Whoops. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Tara D. Okay, so all right, I see Hershey. Me. Okay, I'm scrolling all the way up to catch the first me's. Let's see. All right, who was first? Oh, looks like Miss Tara D typed hers first in. So we're gonna do Miss Tara D first, and then Hershey's on board right after Miss Tara D. And I've got these started, so y'all keep them coming in. I think these messages are gonna be great. I actually cut out. I was telling Kristen and Louise, I cut out like a bunch of little ancestor quotes that I pinned on Pinterest as like ways to honor your ancestors too. So I thought that was kind of a fun little thing to do.
I love that.
So yeah, so we'll just I'll get shuffling here, and whoever finishes first, you can go, or I can go. It doesn't matter to me, Kristen.
Well,
I'm just really
I'd rather
happy
you
you're doing this.
Yeah, you go first, so
Okay.
you set the vibe. So.
Oh, this deck is stiff. I need to break it in. But I've had it for a couple of months before I even got into it. So I was going to do like a walkthrough on my channel, and that didn't happen. So I was like, I just need to start using it. All right. Messages from Miss Tara D's ancestors. I love the backs of these cards. They're so pretty. It's called the Summer Meadows. by Patty Thorne, I think. It's an AI deck, Heather. So if Tom was here with the bingo, we could strike that one off. Oops. Let's see. We have Janine Barnes. Hi. Thank you, Janine, for coming in.
Hello.
Yes, I think Kristen's deck is amazing too, Heather. I saw your comment about that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Heather.
Okay. Okay, Jeff, thank you so much for doing that. Oh, yeah, this is my little from Walgreens Day of the Dead headband. I got to clear it after. That's how I buy most of my headbands, is like hitting up the clearance after the season, and then I save them. Oh, I've got a headband addiction. I'm always wearing a headband. I'll just send you one. All right, almost here. It's hard to try to keep up with the chat and pull cards, and I'm super ADD too, so it's fun.
Yeah,
I love it though.
Yeah, I have ADHD too, so.
Okay, so you get it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
You get it. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay, well, I didn't think I would have a jumper out of it. Really wanted to come out for you here. Okay. Oh, Ms. D, I think you're gonna like cry when I read this one. It's so sweet. Okay. All right, so I wanted to like start off with what your ancestors would find as a strength or a gift in you. And this is an interesting card. I love how tarot is so challenging, right? It really makes my brain turn. But this is the most beautiful Two of Swords I've ever seen in my life. So pretty. Just sitting in this beautiful, this like, I don't know what kind of flowers those are. They're not sunflowers. But I just get this feeling here of the ability to tune out the noise and to really be able to go inward and focus so you can have that connection and really honor it. And also a willingness to not be able to see, you're seeing with your inner eye and feeling that, and the what is it, the sensory deprivation. It was making me think of like when on those paranormal shows they do the Estes method, and that they cover their eyes, they're total darkness, and then they have these headphones on, and they can hear the messages that come in, and then they just one person asks questions and then they respond for the entity that they hear. So I really just feel like it's a meditative, like your ability to tune out outward noise, and to not be afraid to go within like that is a strength. And that feeling like it's okay to take time when you don't know what to do as well. It's okay to take that time. Your weakness, Misty, this would probably be one of mine too. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here. And I would say that it's just kind of being in the practical, mundane, which I don't think is always all that bad of a weakness with what we do. But it's something that maybe you might need have some everyday things that you might need to pay a little bit of attention to. Um, Also, saving money. Just it's don't forget the mundane things that we need to do as well in life. And Miss D, this card I've got for you before in a reading, and it wanted to come out again. So you are the spirit fox here. And it says, trust your talents in changing times. And you might, I know you have some challenges that you're going through, and they're not things that you brought upon yourself by any means. But just know that you have a beautiful light within you, and you're very clever as well. In that your instincts, you have good instincts. Trust your instincts to guide and lead you when you're going to in this and listening. If you don't always hear or feel confident with the messages that you're receiving, you can trust the instincts, because a fox is going to strongly live off of its instincts. And they are also very kind of shy, really, too. So it's okay to take whatever time that you need for yourself right now, and to give yourself that space. And my last little thing, this is the thing I said would probably make you cry. I thought this was beautiful. You are who your ancestors sang about in their ceremonies. You are their revolutionary prayer. You are their sacred gift to the world. And I thought that was beautiful. So I think your ancestors love you a lot. I'm going to let Kristen go next. Thank you, Miss D.
That was beautiful. Okay. So I pulled a card for a quality in you that your ancestors like about you, a quality in you that your ancestors love about you, and a quality in you that they want to honor. And so the first card I got for a quality that they like about you, they like the times that they've seen you. You got the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Earth, and they like the times that they have seen you work hard at something. They see if you have a passion about something, that you're willing to drive through it, that you're willing to go through the crap in order to see that passion through. And they like that about you. They think that that's a lovely quality. What they love about you is you got the devil. So what I see the devil as far as what they love about you is like you let your hair down. You're like, I'm going to live in the moment. I'm going to live this life and I'm going to enjoy it. And that they love that. They really appreciate that about you. And so, yeah, it's just about, you embrace life. You're willing to sort of push the edge of societal norms. And so that's how I read the devil card. It's a willingness to be yourself, basically, and they love that about you. And what they want to honor in you is you got the Nine of Fire, which is the Nine of Wands, and so they want to honor the struggles that you've been through and the fact that you keep standing up through them. They see you. They see what you're going through. They see that life can be shit. Life can be very difficult, but you just keep standing up and fighting through it. And some might say, like, you don't really have a choice, do you? Like, it's not like you could just lay down and let, crap run you over. But you still need to honor your strength, and they're honoring your strength. That you have shown through all the different struggles that you've had in your life, and especially what you're going through now. And I pulled an oracle card, and you got Fehu, embrace abundance. And I see this card as saying, embrace the beauty that is you, embrace the bigness that is you, love the fact that you take up space. Love the fact that you bring joy to people's lives, that you bring abundance to people's lives. And so, yeah, that's what I have. That's the message that I got. So.
That was beautiful. And you're so right. Like, she's just glowing light, right?
Yes, yes.
Wow. She said, wow, thank you, Kristen. That is very validating. Thank you so much.
Nice. So wonderful.
Yes, Heather. She's a warrior. And when I saw that 9 of Wands, I was thinking, like, yes, still, yeah, you may try to break me, but I'm still standing. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I was laughing up here. I was scrolling down. Miss Terry D said she loves the fox in hers. Oh my God. Somebody said something funny, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Tara D, you like to be blindfolded, don't you? So true. My toes are a hot mess. I'm thinking the Knight of Pentacles is saying, do your toes. We've got blessings. Fatima, we always say blessings, Fatima. Fatima's here. She's fabulous. So sweet. Always comments after everybody's shows. Like, she's like the first person to comment. She's just amazing. Let's see.
But Miss Tara D say, wow, take up space. Did Kristen just call me fat?
The Lord knows.
No.
Holy space. Yeah. How about that? Oh, and I saw Miss Moonlight came in. Hi, Miss Moonlight. Hi. She does these like really cute like tarot shorts where she'll show it's like tarot to a song, and there are these short videos, and I don't know, y'all just have to check out our channel and look at it. So thank you, Miss D, for letting us read for you.
Yes,
Hershey's up on board next. It's an honor to be able to do that. And I did want to say, Janine, I saw your question, and she was asking, I'm at a standstill in homework, no relationship. I need to instigate change. What shall I focus on first? I'm thinking we could probably fit that into the ancestors, asking your ancestors how you can do that. So yeah, we'll do that, because I know I'm still like stuck in things that I'm dealing with too. And if we can be of any help or guidance to help you find something like that, that's what we're here for, basically. My words aren't quite coming together entirely the right way tonight. My brain is like,
mine too. I'm not an exceptionally eloquent person. I know this, but
me neither. Me neither. Only like when I can write and see it and edit. But yeah, yes. Me, I'm a goofball when I talk. Let's see. Hershey, I'm going to use my Tarot of the Abyss for you, because I feel like this is definitely, it's the black and white deck. I feel like it's kind of says Hershey on it to me. But I did want to show everybody my favorite card out of this deck. One of them. But my favorite 10 of Pentacles card ever, because it's just such a unique, and the 10 of Pentacles, it's about legacy, about family. It screams ancestry to me for this card. And you see, looks like, the elder holding the younger, or maybe like a mother, mother's hand, maybe a grandmother and her daughter. I mean, who knows? But you see like the family, and then the stairs, and then the vines that grow up, and then the tree that extends to the other. I think that is such a stunningly beautiful depiction of the 10 of Pentacles. So I had to share that. Mm-hmm. My soul deck too is the Tarot of the Abyss. have a lot of poems on my channel. I need to write some more. Actually, with the Ten of Pentacles, it really makes me think of the last time I held my mother-in-law's hand when she was in hospice. She had mesothelioma, and I remember this moment where she was like, she was having trouble breathing, and I needed to go get somebody. I was the only person in the room, and then she like reaches out and she's like trying to say like, no, don't go, hold my hand. And I'm just like, it was just this moment that I just see that, like, her hand extended out in that card to me. And it just broke my heart because I knew I had to get help, and I held her hand for a moment, but you know, I'm just like kind of like screaming down below stairs. I'm like, somebody here now, please. And it was just one of those moments where, like, gosh, I really hate having to, you know, leave even for like a second. But yeah, but she was a very special lady. Her spirit still lives on, and through our grandchildren, and just the gifts that she gave us. Not, yeah, there's some material gifts, but just the gift of her. She was a very selfless person, always giving. But anyways, I just thought I'd share that. All right, Hershey.
Beautiful.
Let's see what your ancestors want to tell you. Okay. Let's do that. Ancestor and Angel card. I love this deck by, I think it's by Kyle Gray. I pull from it all the time for myself. I think it's kind of like one of my favorite oracle decks. All right. Oh, wow. That's definitely Hershey. In a good way. Oh. Come in first, Phil. Oh, one just flew out. That was kind of cool. Wow. Okay. This is one of my favorite quotes that came out. All right. Cool. All right, Hershey. So, your strengths, one of your strengths that your spirits, your ancestors wanted to tell you, and I think this is just amazing because I see this, and I love this depiction of the Seven of Cups here, is your ability to go up in the realms and just leave, literally levitate from one plane to the next here, and go within that kind of, you know, there's a little bit of a slight shower, but go within the clouds there, whether they're dark or light, and pull out our shadows and talk to us, and tell us, you know, give us messages, and then also too, you know, to hear your guides and everything. I think that they think you're pretty powerful with that. I mean, because a lot of the times, you know, it's like, oh, the confusion and everything. I also see Seven of Cups as literally being able to like be so imaginative too, and be able to dream and see. You have an ability to really clairvoyantly see things, I believe. And I imagine it could maybe feel overwhelming sometime too. Just so many want to come in, right? This is one at a time. And then something that they said that you could work on. We've got the Three of Wands here. And this is a pretty typical depiction of the Three of Wands. And I think that would be getting past, I would look at the card that comes before it with the Two of Wands. Getting past that stage to actually like where you're waiting for something to come back to you. I know that you're working on some things that you said you've been working on an oracle deck as well. I would say like maybe solidifying your plans and your forward actions that you're taking, to put your plans more into action so you can actually be at this point where you're actively waiting for the results of what you sent out. And we've got from the Ancestors deck here, Wise One. It says, grow within your current situation. You have come so far and you have so much wisdom, but we all can grow. What's the point of continuing life if we're not trying to grow and evolve and change? And there's your owl companion. Yep, look. And then I don't know if that's a raven or a crow. I'm kind of bad at being able to tell the difference on cards. And then the feather and everything. I just feel like that was a beautiful card to come out for you. But to grow within your current situation really ties back to that idea of the Three of Wands. You've got these dreams, these visions. They want you to take it to that next step, and just keep. Don't forget yourself. Also, with all the people that you help, don't forget yourself in your goals for yourself to look forward. Oh, thank you, Hershey, for that. And on the bottom of the deck, I couldn't help but see, too, that we had the Druid hold the space. And I don't know, maybe it could have some, like, roots there. But one of my favorite quotes that I had printed out, and I think this is just genius. Your ancestors are guiding you so closely that even your mistakes are on purpose. I just like had to keep reading that one because I'm like, yes. Sometimes it takes us making the mistakes to actually realize and grow and learn the lesson to be able to do that. And also too, like with helping others in this way too, if it didn't have those mistakes in the past, it would take away a lot from the character and the ability to be able to empathize and help others too. And to be able to go on both sides there with the dark and the light, to see the good and the growth that comes. I think that they are very proud of you. They just want you to keep going. So that's my message for you, Hershey. Thank you so much for being here. We love you. I'm going to let Kristen go.
Okay, so I'm doing the same placement. So what your ancestors like about you is you got the 10 of Earth, and it's the 10 of Pentacles, or the 9, sorry, the 9 of Pentacles. And so I think what they like about you is that you're a self-made woman, that you put the work in to create the life that you have wanted. And you have a right to take honor, take confidence in that, to have confidence in the fact that you are a strong woman, and that you have put the work in to become a strong woman. What they love about you is you got the witch. What they love about you is that you are a witch, that you are a woman of magic. They love your magic. They love your psychic ability. They love your power. They love the power that you're able to empower other people with, because one of the skills of a witch is helping other people find their own witchiness. And I think you do that, and I think they love that about you. What they want to honor in you is you got the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Fire. And they want to honor the fact that you are a hard worker, that you put a lot on your plate and you're able to push through. But there's a caveat. They think that you need to learn to let other people help. If things get to be too rough for you, don't be afraid to be vulnerable and to ask for help. They love your strength. They love it. They want to honor it. But they also want to honor the fact that you are a woman who deserves to be vulnerable sometimes and to get help sometimes. Now, I felt called to pull 2 oracle cards. I got the Rido, the quest. So this is the message from the ancestors, is the quest. And I think this is just saying to keep going, that you have a, how do I put this? A purpose, I guess. You have a purpose in life. You know your gifts, and there's a quest that you are on. The wordless knowledge that there's something out there that you can dive deeper into, that you can drive your hands into, that you can drive your spirit into. And so that's their message, is that just keep going on that quest. But I also pulled from the Wild Goddess Oracle, and you got the Shadow. And it says, making a friend and ally of your shadow side is necessary for becoming your authentic self, a key element of true success. And I mean, we know you know that. So they're just preaching to the choir at this point. So that's what I have for Hershey.
Wow. That's all to say. Shadow. I mean, like, so many of those cards really just nailed her energy down. Like, you really tapped into everything, I believe, there. That was really beautiful advice that you had to give through the cards as well. I love that. We had a few more come in. I did notice lovely Carolyn Booker. Hi. Tell Peter hi for us as well. I'm so happy that you were here. We love Carolyn. And Moira, hi. So great to have you here. I love the cat.
Yeah, so precious. I love cats.
I love that.
Yes.
I'm just going down. Rain. Yay.
Hi.
Yes. If y'all have not, please sub to her channel. She's amazing. All right, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
But you have 2 eyebrows, though. That's
yeah, I know. Yeah. But yes, I've always been drawn to Frida.
Yeah, I have a picture of her on my altar.
Yes, amazing. Hi, Rossi. Thank you so much for being here. And y'all, I'm scrolling down. If y'all want some more readings, I've got. Let's see. I've got it. Another. I'm sorry, I'm like blanking out the name. I'm just scrolling down to like catch any comments. But I don't have anybody else up after that. So y'all type in me if you want a reading while we still have time. Hi, Sylvia. Thank you for being here. Another great channel.
Wasn't there someone that asked to read about their job or something?
Yeah, that's the one that I couldn't remember. Janine Barnes.
Okay.
If Janine is still here, I'd like for you to say that you're still here. Just so, we like to read, make sure that you're here while we're reading, for your energy. This is her question. So like she put first that, she said, before that, at a standstill in life in various areas, homework, relationship, I feel like I need to instigate change. What shall I focus on first? So that's kind of the same bit there. So we're gonna just ask her ancestors instead to tie in to the theme of tonight. So, and your ancestors will tell you the truth. I've had some tough messages from mine before.
Yes.
Yeah, tough love, right? I know I come from a family, both sides, that they had to work really hard for the things that they had, and also had, others that really made it more difficult for them to provide, because not everybody wanted to do as they were supposed to do.
Yes.
Yeah, and like even my dad is no longer here, but like he had to go work in a plant at night while he was in middle school to be able to help support family. So yeah, be able to help his mom.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad was a really good man. Really good man. I feel him around me all the time, and I feel him. Yeah, I'm just like, I talk to him all the time. I know he's watching out for us.
Aww.
Yeah,
That's lovely that you can sense him so powerfully.
yeah. I don't think he's gonna want to hang around until my mom passes. I feel that, like he won't totally go.
Yeah.
He won't totally go.
Is Janine here?
Is Janine here? So I've about pulled all of her cards. I'm not seeing. Janine, we'll give you a few more, but if not, please just let us know. Oh, hey, bye, Heather. Thank you so much. I know you got a show coming up, so. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing. Okay, so Diane, if you happen to come back, maybe, yeah, we're gonna have to move on, because I've got, and then Kristen, I know you have to go early. Like if I have to, finish out a few, I can, or whatever. Like you go when you need to, because I know you got some things. But Rain, she said me.
There's Janine. Yeah.
And then Moira and Rossi. So I think, Janine's still here. Okay, cool. All right, so I think that we've got everything. Okay, so yeah, we can still do Janine's. Oh, okay, thank goodness, because I had pulled all those cards. I was like, I was just trying to keep things rolling. Okay, let me get one more. I think instigate change. One more from my tarot deck. Whoa, okay, there we go. Wow, okay. Yeah. Okay, so Janine, your ancestors. So this King of Swords here, the King of Swords is very logical, very focused, and is really mind over heart sometimes. And I get the feeling that your emotions might be clouding your ability to push forward through some things, and also to doubt yourself more. I think this is kind of like a just trying to separate and go into that laser focused energy of that King of Swords, mastery of the mind, and controlling the what I like to call monkey brain that comes in, the thoughts, the negative things that we say to ourselves, and to just try to get laser focused on your goals, and not letting your emotions and I'm so sorry, Janine. You're a hot mess. My girls are. And to get that laser focus, then take this fire energy of the 8 of Wands And look, she's just running with it, going. She knows her target, she knows where she's going, and it's moving to where you make a clear decision about what what you want to focus on. But you've got to take some inspired action forward with it and just keep the momentum going, because the energy that you're putting back out into the universe is the energy that'll mirror back to you. And you'll also have the more opportunity to cross paths, love, work. I mean, maybe it's networking, work, but also too, like if you've got kind of a standstill at your house, it's like, well, get out of the house. I know I like to be in my house. Get out, find a passion to go after, because your oracle message from them, we've got the fire guardian, ignite your passions. So I'm getting this feeling to really tap into your masculine side, because air and the wands, this fire is those are masculine energies, and they help charge each other. They're really good friends. Air and fire are. And to take those first steps, to be more proactive, to be willing to put yourself out there. I pulled like a couple of extras because you needed a little bit of guidance. Oh, but it's funny, on the bottom of that deck too, elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So maybe some ancestral, trying to move past a pattern to, what do they call that, Kristen? I'm trying to, like the trauma of our ancestors, like, I'm trying to think, like, it's like healing and moving past it. Yes, the generational. Yeah. Yes, that's it. There might be something there that, you need to step more into that fire energy and the mental clarity there. I pulled a chakra card for you, and to see what is maybe blocked. And this is so on the money, is the yellow is your solar plexus. So I would say to work on that solar plexus energy there. And look, we have lemons and lemonade. Taking lemons and literally making something delicious to drink out of those lemons that life is giving you. But also too, prayer to your guides, God, whoever, that you resonate with. And also, you can pray for guidance from your ancestors. So it feels like to me, with that bottom message there, that they want you to do some things differently than they did. And I've got this little affirmation here for you. I can expand time when I'm inspired. Finding that spark, that inspiration. And if you put the prayer out there, I think, and have your eyes open for the signs and everything that come in, you're going to get some guidance. And my little paper quote for you here: the trouble is you think you have time. And that's from Buddha. And that is so, so true. We think there's always tomorrow. That, it's like carpe diem, seize the day. You might not know all the answers, but with a clear head and just to keep it moving and be focused, I think you can get there. So just find your fire. And that's what I have for you.
Well, I got a similar message for some of the cards. You got the Four of Earth. And I'm reading this as you are holding too tight to your passions, your gifts, and you need to share them with the world. You need to get out and find creative ways to meet other people, to give your gifts to the world, because you have a lot to give, and you have you have passions and you have gifts and you have skills, but you need to harness that energy and be willing to share it, and don't poo-poo yourself. Don't say, oh well, I'm not all that great, and no, you got stuff to give, and don't hold it too close to your heart. Don't suppress it. Shine. It's saying, take your shine and shine it out into the world. You got 10 of air, which is 10 of swords. And this is a card of difficulty. And so I think this is a card just recognizing the place that you're at the moment, that you feel like really bogged down, that you feel really overwhelmed by your thoughts, that they're just, just rumination. And I'm wondering if that's just not serving you well. The thoughts, the negative spiral of thoughts that you might be going through. And then I got the Hermit card, which is kind of like the opposite of this card. And the Hermit card is about going inward. And I say this is going inward and finding your light, that still small voice within you, that inner wisdom that can guide you. Don't be afraid to meditate, to take some time alone, to withdraw a little bit. Yes, you need to get out. You need to be in the world. You need to interact with the world and other people. But that needs to be balanced. So that needs to be balanced with some internal work. So there's some internal work that needs to be done. And then you can give that to the world. The Hermit holds out his lantern in the original Rider-Waite-Smith, and it's because he gathers all that intuition, all that knowledge, all that wisdom, and then he shines it out into the world. And you got it. You got this. So I pulled a oracle card, and I wasn't sure how to read it. So I pulled another one, and this is from the Sacred Rebels Oracle, and it says, feels, she knows. And I mean, you could take it at face value. She feels, she knows, like she uses her intuition to sort of pick up on the wisdom and knowledge that she has hidden within her, that she's using her gut instinct. And then I pulled another card to just clarify, to get more information. And I got Iwas, the Shaman's Path. And to me, the shaman, if some people might not be familiar, a shaman is a spiritual leader who, it's a sacrificial role. It is someone who has these gifts and they serve other people. And I'm wondering if this card is just saying that you have gifts, just reiterating that you have gifts to give. And you need to, like the ancestors can't say, okay, this is what you need to do. I would love that the message would be there. Okay, this is what you need to do, black and white, yes or no. But it's saying that you have this, and you have the passion within you, and you have the gifts within you. You just need to let them out. You need to let them shine. So that's the message I'm reading.
Okay. I thought I lost you there for a minute.
So you were frozen for a second for me. Were you able to hear me?
You too.
Were you able to hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that must be some of that energy, right?
Yeah.
And I thought that was wonderful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Hi, Carolyn. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry I didn't see yours before. So please forgive me. I'm really bad at keeping up with the with the chat. Rain, we had some changes. Rain, she withdrew hers because she's got like Puppyville there, and yeah, I get it because I have kids too. I've little humanoids. She's just got five dogs. Yeah, so she's got some things. We've got Moira, Rossi, and Carolyn. And if you can't, finish when I can finish this out, and then I think I got everybody. So we are going for Myra's. And I thought y'all are so sweet in the chat, like, Carolyn could have mine, and she was first. So I love this community. Everybody's so kind.
Yes.
And thoughtful and look out for each other.
Absolutely.
Such a sweet thing.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I think I don't know if Janine was asking about my deck. The Summer Meadows that I used. I found it off of Etsy from Hattie Thorne. She does like seasonal decks, like, you know, the changing of the season. She has all kinds of different ones, but this one was the only one that really like the color palette I could not get out of my mind. It was so beautiful. I knew when I thought about it for a month, I was like, yeah, I need it. And the cards are really durable, like they're nice. The only thing I didn't like is she put it in a tuck box. Like, yeah. And
yeah.
And there's not a guidebook, but I mean, I don't need the guidebook. But she did include like some nice like little surprises and with the package. I thought was sweet. Some like little crystals nice. And a card from another deck. And it's a Page of Swords card. I was like, oh gosh, it's like a Gemini, and I was like, that's so me. Curiouser and curiouser. That's totally me. All right. See what's going on over here in the chat. Oh wow, Janine. Kristen, Janine's saying something about a meditation that she had a Sioux Indian in it. She can, yeah, with the shaman card. And I was also thinking, you know, with the shaman is like that journey, like, can be kind of dark too, you know, to be able to go in those depths with that kind of journey. What? I think I just lost Kristen. Uh-oh. I know I didn't just blow myself up here. Yeah, I bet they are. I hope Kristen comes back in. Oh no. Let's see. Let me go to the guest tab here to make sure I can see her when she comes back. So I can add her to the stage. I'm just gonna go keep pulling for Myra here. Hopefully we didn't lose Kristen forever here. She's really a wonderful reader. I swear that card comes up all the time. Okay. All right. I'm almost ready here. I'm not seeing Kristen come back, so I might be finish these up. Hopefully she'll be able to come back in. Okay. All right, let me get out of this screen so I can see. Okay. Well, Kristen must be having some technical difficulties. So, Myra. All right. So what I got for you, actually, like, you got another favorite quote of mine that came out. So I love that one came out. So, like, what I'm seeing already, like, is funny on the bottom of the deck. I noticed these beautiful lovers came out. And I don't know if there's, like a, just that, the lovers is like that spiritual, like soul bond connection that you can have with someone, but also it's about balancing your masculine and your feminine energies as well, like the whole divine feminine thing, divine masculine, divine feminine thing. So I am gonna. I got as a strength here, and it's funny. I got it like in the reversal, the Knight of Wands in the reversed. Thanks, Tara. Right? I would say as a strength there is that there is fire there, but you're that you are mindful of your impulses and don't go necessarily like rushing into things. But the funny thing is with that is like the thing that you can work on more is the Chariot reversed. I think some of that might be, and with the Lovers can be about, needing to make a decision too. With some of that, I feel is like balancing, the mind, the heart, the willpower, so you can go forward with more, with more, you know, conviction. And also it's about that, the self mastery. And yeah, to be able to take control of that. This is a beautiful card, I think. And then, like the white and the black horse is that duality, and being able to balance those two parts of you. And I think you'll know what this means for you more than I can try to pull out of, two cards without being able to, like, actually sit down and do a whole spread and be able to, interact with you and talk with you one-on-one about it. But I had two cards from my Ancestors deck for you, Moira. One, Summer, bask in joy and light. Pulling from the summer meadows, we've got this fire, this beautiful energy, this beautiful light coming through here. And I think that you have a beautiful light to you. And I always, when this card comes out, always is something about the summer can be significant, or something that you need to rein this energy in, because something, good for you could be possible in the summer to watch out for. The next one is the Sage, be devoted and committed. And that is with the Chariot, is pushing through things even when you don't feel like it. And to have mastery over, like, I call it kind of self-discipline, my get shit done card. And I don't like self-discipline for myself. So the Chariot is definitely one of those cards for me. It's like, get it together, Karen. But also, I was really drawn to the pen there, and then writing on the leaf. I don't know. You write, Moira? I believe I remember seeing it on all the poetry nights. It's been a while. I believe that you can, and a sage is someone who earns that wisdom and then shares it. And I believe that your ancestors are saying that you, yeah, right. I think that they're saying, like, maybe you have like a story to write, to tell, that's worth sharing. And Shaman came out on the bottom. Trust in higher forces. And I did want to look to see what chakra maybe you could work on, because after that last reading, I was like, oh, I think this is a good. There's something in your root chakra here. And so we've got this complacency here, and she's got like this sad tear. She's like sitting in her chair, and it's everything's like cold. And I can't remember the story from the book, but I kind of maybe get the feeling like that, it's like, oh, here I am, like this far in life, and I'm kind of like looking at some things that I wish I would have done. But at the time, I just didn't, I thought there would be more time. I think there was a quote that came out earlier like that. But also too, I think like with the root chakra, it's the lowest of the 7 chakras, and that's like our security around us and everything. And maybe being to heal that, so you can open up more and balance some things out, so you can really get into the things that'll bring you joy. I love this quote that came out for you. Oh, I feel like I'm preaching to myself right now in a way. Not preaching, but you know what I mean. Yeah, things I have to tell myself. When you do something beautiful and nobody noticed, do not be sad. For the sun every morning is a beautiful spectacle, and yet most of the audience still sleeps. John Lennon said that. The beautiful things that no one sees. I think that's something as a creator too, like it's like, oh, this is something, I didn't get noticed doing this or whatever. I'm saying like, don't get down, if not everything's recognized, because it will be. And also though too is it is making a ripple in the universe. It is helping you. So bye, Misty. Thank you. Love you. Yeah. And here, Rain says it perfectly. We only need validation from ourselves. Oh my gosh, thank you for that, Rain. Yes, that's something I tell myself too. Is like, we don't need the outside validation to know what we did was beautiful. And look, I mean, Pamela Coleman Smith, she wasn't even recognized while she was alive, and look at how her art, and everything. I mean, I think she was like pretty much penniless when she, passed. There's a lot of things that, it may not be apparent now, but it is making that difference in your life. Yes, that I am that Aries. Yeah. And that our identity. Yeah, totally. You are very welcome, Myra. That's a fabulous quote. I might like to put that one in my community tab. So I hate we lost Kristen. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen her come back. I'm just gonna look again. Nope. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. All right. So thank you so much. We've got Rossi. Rossi, are you still here, hon? Oh, she is. Yes, exactly. But I think the art was created as something like we have to do because it lights our soul up. So we need to feed the fire for ourselves, and recognize ourselves first and foremost. So, all right, Rossi, let's see what your ancestors would like to share with you. This deck's kind of really speaking to me the more I'm using it tonight, because I like the solar plexus and the sacral chakra colors in it, lighting up that fire. I feel like this is a message that's pretty consistent across the board right now, so I like it. And thank you so much for being here, everyone. I really appreciate it. Oh, okay. Had a jumper. I'm gonna get one more of it. All right. Oh, I need to pull some more cards. I was just about to start reading. Because the message already kind of like hit me a little bit there. Let's for my Ancestor deck for you for the main message. So help me tie these in. Better. We lost these ancestors. Oh, hi Nancy. Hi. So glad you're here, hon. We all love Nancy. She's got a wonderful channel. And yes, I'm wearing my Day of the Dead headband. Oh, this was my first jumper from that deck tonight. And almost done. Pulling a chakra card for you too. Jumper. All right, and let's get a plate. Awesome. Okay. All right. So this is an interesting strength. I keep saying like Spirit's testing my my mental skills here, my ability to read here. But for a strength, though, I think I understand what it's saying. Okay, so I got this in the reverse, but I'm going to, I believe Dolly says this on her channel, the medicine card, a medicine card. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles, but reversed as a strength. I feel like you don't necessarily need to have that whole 10 of Pentacles thing to value yourself and to feel secure in yourself, because the 10 of Pentacles is about extending that with the legacy and everything. But also too, you know, that's my Ancestor card in the reverse on the strength. Maybe there's some things that you aren't carrying on that they did that maybe they're not that proud of that, you know, happened for them. But also I think that kind of shows to being okay with not having everything, you know. I mean, the 10 of Pentacles is, I mean, we're talking legacy and wealth, and, you know, you hit it at the 10 there. So I think they could start to see some like independence and some like you're not materialistic. So and then for something you need to work on more, then I got another reverse. This card is so beautiful. Oh my God. We've got judgment here. Look at that angel. Oh my gosh. Blowing the trumpet. And this is a whole another like a wake up message again. Is I don't know if there's, you know, judgment in reverse. We can kind of be fearful of the unknown and fearful to make some of those next steps. And judgment is a very, you know, life changing thing. It, you know, once that's passed, you have succeeded. It's not just the change from death. You have actually finalized something, and it's like your report card from spirit at that point. And I don't know if there's something that you are hesitant on moving forward with, because in the bottom deck, Chariot in reverse, I feel like he's really wanting to come out a lot. And underneath that was the Knight of Cups, moving forward with your heart. But the Chariot in reverse, though, I think something needs to be balanced with your heart. Because what needs to be worked on too, I mean, and this is a security, your root chakra again, and you know we've got soulmate here. There we go. Yeah. Kind of tapping into that with the soulmate is just make sure that you work on that root energy, because I can kind of feel like maybe it's time to maybe let somebody else in, and that could be with a friend even. It doesn't always have to be romantic, but I don't know, I kind of get the feeling that maybe to open yourself up more for the idea of that, because there might be an opportunity for that, but to really keep working on that root so you're grounded when it does come along. Because, and this is why I'm saying this even more, is the Heart Guardian came out, and I love this card. So beautiful. Yeah. Love and let yourself be loved. It's time to let others love you. It's okay, you know, it's awesome, because usually it kind of goes the other way around, you know, especially in our tarot world here, right? Where, oh, I forgot the whole year. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Where it's usually the opposite, you know, like we're telling people, oh, you know, you need to work on yourself first. We always do. But yours is kind of the opposite. Like, hey, you know, you're good in yourself, but life is short, and we're social human beings, and to let somebody else in is a gift at the same time. And I think like that just, you know, speaks for itself there with that. But you know, the Chariot is that kind of like imbalance between, you know, the mind and the heart, and to be able to like push those forward together, and with the Knight of Cups under there to like lead with your heart. And I think that the my little quote thing that came out here is kind of maybe going to fill in some more information here if you're like, well, where is soulmate? Says, and this is more of like a factoid that came out, or like a little, not a factoid, but like a suggestion of actually like an exercise or something to look out for. Did you know departed ancestors can communicate with us through dreams? If they contact us this way, it is often a sign that they are reaching out for help. They want you to connect with them more too, you know, that is maybe like on this, on this plane here, but also too, maybe there's living, family, and also, family and everything doesn't have to be your family by blood. We have adopted family and stuff, but I think maybe that way you can maybe build some trust there to be able to open yourself up more, with others in the 3D here, because Lord knows people are, I fear people more than, ghosts and spirits, right? And that can just be, difficult, and especially when you've been independent for so long to like let somebody in. But I think you obviously during this thing bell time right now, your ancestor, you're gonna get some dreams. They're so pay attention to dreams. Very difficult to remember dreams. I'm slowly working on it. That's good. That's good. I'm trying to remember some. I think I've even said kind of like a little prayer to like my angels or whatever before I go to sleep. It's like, can you help me, with this dream? But I think with the veil thing too, it's really going to open up for that. And then also too, just to make sure you're really rested, so you don't have like this like nervous kind of energy, so you can really go into those REM fields and stuff. So, oh, I'm not really sure. Rossi was at Bletchley Park, which is logical more than emotional. I don't know what Bletchley Park is. I'm sorry, Kara. I don't know what Bletchley Park is. But I'm sure Rossi knows exactly what that means. Now I'm going to like look that up later. Learn something new. But yes, the dreams. You were going to have something significant with an ancestor in your dream, and you're gonna make a connection. I would say like journal too if you can. Okay, I get it now. Sorry. Part of the code breakers. Pretty smart, huh? Hi, spiritual person. Welcome. So anyways, look, I'm glad you're here. But Rossi, I hope you got something out of that. But yeah, I would say pay attention to those dreams. They're going to be something. So our last but not least by any means tonight, our beautiful Carolyn Booker. Love you. Love all of y'all. Thanks, Myra. Now I'm going to be like, looking that up later, looking all into it. Okay. Carolyn's ancestors. What do they want you to know? What messages do they have for you? I can hear my girls playing in the background. They're snickering about something. At least they're happy. I was in Amanda's. I'm not able to go in there every night because, it's just, I had to sleep sometimes with the twins and everything. But I was asking about you the other night, Carolyn. Travis and Carolyn, how was she? I know you have some challenging things going on, but I just wanted to let you know you were missed. So, oh gosh, I'm keep forgetting to do my next cards. Pull them. I like wanting to go straight into the tarot message. Sorry. Let me. Get my ancestors and angels message for you. That's wild. Why are they just giving me seasons? Not seasons, please. I want one more. Almost done for me. It is fascinating. It just boggles my mind that it really wasn't that long ago, right? Thank you. The intuition. Come in for a spell. Let's see what comes out. I love these little quotes. It's like I cannot write all these down on oracles today. So. Let me get one more. Looking me to follow from that. It's interesting. I had a feeling that this one will come out for somebody. Okay. All right. So, as a strength, let me go. Did I make the list? Of course, darling, you know you're on the list. I feel like this is kind of like a strength and a weakness in the strength. Yeah, Jeff. We got the Six of Pentacles here. And look at that, like, you know, giving this gift. And I see like ancestry and passing on in just that act too. It's a very heartfelt Six of Pentacles on that one. But like, you know, in the reverse, I can see that you can be very giving of your energy, but maybe almost to your detriment, that, you know, you're not getting back part of what you give, and that might be draining you a little bit. Maybe try to like conserve a little bit more, or also too that I think of like, you know, boundaries with others and stuff too, like people who might take advantage of that in your beautiful energy. But I like to look at that because I mean we are looking in the strength, your strength position there, that you are the one who is giving to your own detriment, Carolyn. Hi, Ramon. Thank you. Oh, look, and I'm wearing my Day of the Dead. For my ancestors. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, where's her name? Moira, it's Summer Meadows on Etsy. Hattie Thorne does it. So on my weaknesses or things that you can, improve, because we all have things, right? That, and this is from your ancestors' perspective. So I got and these were in the medicine position too. I got the Three of Wands, and then the Four of Pentacles came out. So I was only looking for one card, and they gave me two in the reverse. With the Three of Wands in reverse. Oh gosh, look at this though. Look at that card. So beautiful. I want to be in that field. In the reverse, I mean, when, like things can kind of be chaotic without like a focused, plan there. And to also, like to be more forward thinking in the next step of, action and planning. But I also heard like patience too, because there is a sense of patience with the Three of Wands for something to come back. And then beautiful Four of Pentacles. She does not look greedy about these flowers at all. She really looks like she cherishes them in a good way. In the reverse, to open up more to the idea to receive from others. That's what I hear. To allow yourself to open up more. Because I don't know, maybe if you feel like, I don't know if this is resonating for you, Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn, I don't know the whole story at all here, but I feel like maybe some things might be coming out here too that you're going to know for yourself. I'm really sorry for that too. Thank you for saying that, Rossi. But to like open yourself up more to the generosity of others. Because I know you're such a generous soul and so kind and very giving, but don't overgive of yourself. You need to have some of that come back to you as well, and you need to save your energy. And the chakra card I got for you was perseverance, and that is the sacral chakra. And I'm looking like there's this angel, right? And it looks like she's kind of got like her wings, like they're not quite attached, like these wings to fly. And I get with this is just like it's kind of like this could be a good chakra to work on, obviously, with the sacral, the orange coming out there. But that's like our life, a bit of a more primal life force energy there. And you might be feeling a little bit drained in some of those respects, because you need your strength to persevere, correct? And of course, like spirit just like wants to throw out with your ancestors. So I was like, oh, let me get the next one right behind it, because first off I had spring. It says, see your seeds grow. And the sacral chakra and the rabbit, that, I mean, yeah, there's fertility and stuff there that grows, like that kind of thing. But I'm thinking like, you know, um, that you have more to grow for yourself. That there has been like a seed planted, but you need to see something through here so you can wait for it to come back to you. And also, I think they want you to know that the spring obviously is important. That, um, the winter, I get like depressed in the winter because of the lack of sunlight, the shorter days and everything. And then the spring is like when everything starts to like wake up and be to life again. And, knowing now you've had these losses, it makes sense why this came out autumn, which is now, right? Release the old and rest. You need your rest. Maybe like having to give a lot of yourself. And that's very honorable, but at the same time, you've got to take care of yourself too. And I wanted a guardian to come out or somebody else in this deck. So I was like, no, Spirit, you got to give us somebody. Your ancestor said the air guardian, shift your perception. I believe you said you're Aquarius, Carolyn. Because I get this card a lot too. Comes out. I think we just have air guardians, so I'm a Gemini. And yeah, there's something, just to shift your perception. And I think one of the prompts too is like to feel the breeze, the energy of air coming into your face to like clear. There's something healing in that energy. Of a nice. I love like when a fall breeze comes through and just invigorates me. So Carolyn, oh, Peter is okay. I knew one of y'all was. Well, you have an air guardian around to shift your perception. And this was an interesting one to come out. It says, a family's black sheep are actually liberators of their family tree. Family members who don't adapt to family rules or traditions, those who constantly try to revolutionize beliefs. Countless unreal desires, broken dreams, or frustrated talents of our ancestors manifest themselves through this result. You are the dream of all your ancestors. So, you're different in a good way. You're liberating things that they didn't do into that. You've done that for yourself. You are the dream that they didn't quite live. And that's freeing some of that, karmic ancestral burdens there. And the other one I got was every man is a quotation from all his ancestors, Ralph Waldo Emerson. I thought that was kind of interesting. Every man is a quotation from all his ancestors. I think this is, you are setting new quotations, you're setting new stories that can change the future of your ancestral line here. I feel like your ancestors are just concerned about you keeping up your strength for yourself and to not overgive, and that if you've ever felt, maybe a little bit different from your family and stuff now or whatever, it's a good thing. You're the one paving a new path here, and I can see that absolutely. You have some amazing gifts. You certainly do. But maybe just take this time to rest, shift your perception there, and don't overgive of your energy. Also, the two, with the pentacles, is be careful about your resources right now too. Might need some planning there as well. Lord knows I do, always. This was in the bottom, Carolyn. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. It's going to be okay. You are being looked after. And I think you know that. But look after yourself too. So, all right. I get really into these. Yeah, I know I am. I know I'm quite different. Oh, we have talking about Canada. So many of y'all from Canada. I love y'all. If I ever need to switch countries, I need to just move to Canada apparently, because I love everybody that I meet from there so far. Just beautiful, beautiful energy. So I hope you got something out of that, Carolyn. I don't know if you were still here. Oh, that was on the bottom too. I love looking at bottom cards. I didn't look at that. Renewal. I think you have right now is you just kind of got to get through just things the best you can right now and give yourself time, and it'll get better. And the spring will come again and you'll feel better again. So let's see. They really are. They're fabulous. I love all of y'all. Oh. Well, I love Carolyn. She's a sweetie. Thank you. Thank you for joining. And I am about to wrap up here too. I know that we have sidekicks coming on very soon, and I love that show. I advise y'all go over to Soul Alchemy Indigo Jaguar, I believe, and watch that with her and Allison. Fun times. Benjamin Franklin, JFK, Marilyn Monroe, Lucretia Mott. All wonderful people. I missed some of the conversation in there. But anyways, I am working up some more stuff, and I'm probably going to do some like a pop-up over the weekend. Maybe some pet readings, or just to come on and answer whatever questions. Oh, there you are. Love you. And please, I hate we lost Kristen there. She's so amazing. I'm going to post a link for her deck in my channel community tab and try to go back and add that on the description. And I'll add something because everybody keeps talking about this deck too. I'll put a link for that. And anyways, just stay tuned. I am working on putting together some more collabs and just trying to get on my channel a little bit more because I love this. It's so much fun. Yes, absolutely. Because I always like blank out of the other part. I'm like, there's some times I'm like, I don't know, Soul Alchemy, Jaguar. Well, anyways, though, if y'all just like, please like it. And if y'all can later, like, leave a little comment. It helps with the algorithms and everything. And also, no, it just feels good to share that with each other and support each other. And please subscribe to Kristen Louise's channel. I'm going to put her link for y'all too, because the reading she gave tonight, I hate we lost her. She's an amazing reader. Honestly, I loved reading with her, and would love to do that again sometime. So, anyways, love y'all and take care. See y'all around soon. Bye bye.